Hey guys, it's Isaiah here, and today we are taking a look at the Halo Mega Construx Arbiter's Quest set. Now this set comes with 241 pieces, and I believe it retails for $24.99, but I'm not exactly sure. I had a hard time finding the retail price for this set, and unfortunately I couldn't catch it when it first released earlier in 2022. I think Mega's distribution, especially this past year or so, has not been very good. So I think that's part of the reason why I had such a hard time tracking down this set. But I finally found it for $26.99 on Amazon, which is a great price for this set. So I believe that's pretty close to retail. I've been seeing it for like $40 to $50 on both Amazon and Walmart's websites, which is honestly, for me, it's too expensive for this set, even though it does have great figures. So we're gonna take a look at this set. So first, let's get the figures out of the way so we can take a look at the builds. Now, if you've noticed, this set does actually come with technically two different builds. So depending on if you build the Covenant Banshee or the Heretic Banshee, you end up with a gold and silver or a purple barricade here. Now this barricade is, as you can see, it's built off of the spare parts they used to build the other Banshee, in this case the Covenant Banshee, because I built the Heretic Banshee. So honestly, this piece looks kind of silly to me. I probably wouldn't have built it if it wasn't for this review. It's not really something you can use as cover. As you can see, it's about up to the Arbiter's knees, so not that useful. I guess you can kind of like use it as cover there, but if the Arbiter's using this as cover, he's probably gonna get shot up. So yeah, I don't I can't knock them for finding a different use for these extra pieces, though. I think this was cool, even if it kind of just looks like a face. But yeah, so that's the barrier. And then of course we have probably one of the main attractions for this set, the Heretic Banshee or the Covenant Banshee, depending on which one you build. We've gotten a lot of Covenant Banshees, so I wanted to try something different and build the Heretic Banshee. Honestly, the Heretic Banshee is probably my favorite build of the Banshee ever. I just love this classic Bungie era design. I think they did a great job. As you look at the canopy piece, though, my only problem with it is, if you look at the in-game model of the Heretic Banshee, it has a lot of circuitry here, and we just really don't see that on this one. Not the end of the world, but it still looks good. So it's rocking this purple and gold color scheme, as well as silver for the engines. If you decide to build the Covenant one, the engines are actually purple. But yeah, it looks good. I'm a fan of it. The only thing I don't like about it is the these gun pieces here. It's just 3 printed pieces. They don't really line up that well, as you can see. And I don't know, to me it looks a little janky. Maybe that's just me. From a distance it doesn't look terrible, but up close it just doesn't really look very convincing. I think they probably could have opted to use some specialized pieces, but this, I guess, isn't terrible. It also does come with this stand. It's like a marble colored stand, which is, I really like the way it looks. It's cool. And it has a this, which allows you to put the clear translucent piece to obviously have this flying, because it is a Banshee, of course. And now it looks good from the back too. I like how this doesn't have a massive opening. The Banished Banshee, if you guys have that set, the Halo Infinite version has a huge opening to where you can completely see through. This doesn't have that problem. You can still see through, but it's just barely. It also has a peg hole in case you want to maybe have the Arbiter hijacking this, or depending on who you have in it. So that's cool. Yeah, great looking build. It also does have the shootable guns right here, which is cool. Comes with these blue pieces to simulate plasma. It also does come with 2 extra pieces in case you lose those, which is great, of course. These are very easy to lose, trust me. So yeah, it's a nice build. And then of course, if we open it, there is a printed console piece, which yes, I'm a fan of that. Looks nice. It's in a translucent blue, and they printed the rest in white, which that looks really good to me. It's probably one of the best console pieces I've ever seen. And then of course you can put a figure in there. It's a lot tighter than the Banish Banshee if you built that one. And it has the handles to pose your figure. So I'll go ahead and I'll take the Arbiter here, and I will attempt to pose him here just to show you guys how it is. Now I will note, with these new Elite hands, guns are a lot harder to put in their hands for whatever reason. But it's not the end of the world. So I don't know how well he's gonna fit in here. I haven't put a figure in here just yet. I think the best way to pose these figures in these Banshees is to actually not even have him hold on to stuff and just put it like that. It actually looks great. You can see his feet in there, which I believe you can see in game, at least in Halo 2, if I'm not mistaken. So that looks good. The canopy can still close fully. Now, if you use one of the Heretic Elites, I don't think this is gonna close fully. You definitely have to take the jetpack off, which isn't a big deal. So yeah, that's how the Arbiter fits in there. Now you can remove the jetpacks on the Heretic Elite, so if you want to do that, you can. Now that we've covered the builds, I think it's only right to take a look at the figures. Now, since we already have them out, we might as well take a look at the Arbiter. So this guy is probably like one of the main reasons I bought this set. As you can see, this is the Halo 2 Arbiter, of course, because he's silver. And he has this nice wash on him, and it highlights all of the details in his armor. This absolutely beautiful figure. Can't really complain about anything with his figure. Obviously, I wish he came with a darker skin tone, because the elites from the Bungie games all have a much darker skin tone. Yet they always seem to opt this lighter color that they use for the 343 elites, which is a little puzzling to me. It's not the end of the world because it's just right there and you can't really see it that well, but it's still not accurate. The Arbiter is has a very dark skin tone, but still a great looking figure. And he does have the new 3-finger design, which is of course accurate. Now, if I pull out the other Halo 2 Arbiter, the one we got from the Chief vs. Arbiter pack, you can see it's a night and day difference. I do still like this Arbiter. I think it looks great. It almost looks more like the Halo 2 Anniversary version. I love the purple on the under parts of his armor. I wish they had that, because I believe that's kind of how it looks in game. I wish they had it on this figure, but it's not the end of the world. The black looks good too. You can see the skin tone's also different. And this guy comes with a painted carbine, whereas you can see the Arbiter's Quest Arbiter just has a really, really bright light purple. So yeah, that's a comparison. You can see the wash does so much for this figure. Like, it just brings out each in every little design, which I love. So yeah, great figure in my opinion. He is the best Halo 2 Arbiter we've gotten so far. Definitely worth adding to the collection, even if you have the Chief versus Arbiter pack Arbiter. So yeah, nice figure. I wish this, I'm not asking for a painted carbine, but I wish they would have opted for a darker, maybe like, or maybe a darker purple. I like this color, but it's just a bit too bright. Really makes it look like a straight up toy. And he does come with a stand, of course, which is nice. All these figures come with stands now from these mega sets, which I'm definitely a fan of. And then we have Sesa, the Heretic. Just a nice looking figure. He also has the brighter skin tone, which is not accurate, but that's okay. Nice looking figure. It's almost not identical, but it's very similar to the one we got in the 20th anniversary character pack. If I grab that version, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So here's this guy here. You can see the color is almost exactly the same, if not exactly the same actually. And the chest applications are different, as you can see. I think I prefer this guy's chest applications actually. But this one looks good too. The plasma rifles are a different color. Definitely like this more. It's closer to the bluish color that we've got, that we see in game. Yeah, other than that, one key difference, the lower forearm pieces are much different. I think this one's more accurate, but I can't lie, I love how sleek this one looks. Then, you know, of course, for some reason, this guy did not come with the new Elite hands, even though it released in 2021. So they updated that here, and they made them the 3-fingered ones, as well as making them black. So that's good. Other than that, the figures, to my knowledge, almost exactly the same. So yeah, that is the Heretic himself. Nothing too crazy we haven't seen, but still a good figure overall. And then finally we have a brand new figure, sort of, kind of. He is a mirror of the Heretic, except he is in gold, this beautiful gold color, which I like. Kind of matches the color of the Banshee as well. Looks good. Pretty much as far as print applications, his mirror Sesas, so that's cool. Obviously, this is just a regular unnamed Heretic Elite. I hope at some point we get a battle pack for these guys, but this guy looks good. You can take the jetpack if you can take off the jetpack on him if you want to. And then he comes with an energy sword. And I love that. I love this mold for the sword. It just looks great. And yeah, not wait 2 months to save this figure. Just kind of a gold rehash of Sesa, but it's a good figure. And I'm glad they gave us just a regular Heretic Elite. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole set. Very good set. If you don't have a version of the Arbiter or Sesa, I would definitely say this is a set that I would try and hunt down. I had both of these figures already, and I still wanted this set. So I think that tells you a lot about it. I think that these are definitely the best versions of these figures we've gotten. Sesa definitely still, I feel like, has not reached his peak in Mega Construx form. I feel like they can do a better job with him. But I think this is still a good figure. This Arbiter figure is honestly Halo Heroes level quality. And it's nice to get the Heretic Elite too. That's nice for army building if you get more than one of this set. So yeah, this is a nice set. And of course it does have the extra option for the Covenant Banshee. Here's actually the canopy for that. Very, very nice specialized mold. Of course the exact same mold, just in a different color. So yeah, I think this is a great set. Definitely worth the $25 price, $25 to $30 price range. If you have to spend $40 for it, that's honestly not a bad price. I would say it. I don't really like fueling resellers, but if you absolutely have to have this set, $40 is not bad. If you don't have it, honestly, I would just wait. You can easily get Seiza in the 50th, not the 50th, the 20th anniversary pack. It's still on Amazon, and it's $54.99, which is a lot of money, but you do have to consider all the other figures you get. As far as the Arbiter goes, if you don't have a version of him, this set is probably a must-have. As I've been seeing the Chief versus Arbiter pack just go up like almost to $100, which is unfortunate. But that's unfortunately the resale world. So yeah, that's the set. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.